today's video, I'm going to share a basic skincare guideline on how to build a very effective skincare routine from nothing to everything that you need. Like many times people come to me like they have never ever used basic skincare products, but they come to me and say that I want to use retinol, I want to use exfoliator, I want to use that and this, all the active base serum, so how should I use it? Or sometimes they just say I tried out this serum and it reacted on my skin. When I ask them, do you have the basic things for you, or are you using products as per your skin type? And their answer is no. And I'm like, if you don't have basics with you, why are you even thinking of going to pro level? So with this video, like, I want you to understand, like, first, what are the basic things you have to have in your skincare routine before you use those active base serum and you try out all those pro level skincare hacks and tips and products. So before you start building a basic skincare routine for yourself, you first need to identify three things. Number one, your skin type. Number two, if you have any skin concern. Number three, the weather of your city. So these are the three things first you need to sort out. So starting off with the skin type, basically there are four types of skin: normal, dry, combination and oily. So how to identify? So in the morning when you're waking up, like you're just out of the bed, before washing your face, just check, like have a look at your skin closely and see whether your skin feels oily or sticky throughout the face, like all over face. If your answer is yes, then you have oily skin. And if your skin feels like in the morning right after waking up, if your skin feels oily only in the T-zone, like mostly on the forehead, nose area and little bit around the chin, then you have combination skin, because most of the time combination skin people have oily and stickiness over here, and this U part of the face is very dry. And if you feel that your skin is dry and tight right after waking up, you have dry skin. And if you don't feel the dryness, you don't feel the stickiness, and your skin feels pretty normal, like normal, there is no particular kind of oiliness, greasiness or dryness, then you have normal skin. Congratulations. And once you have like identified your skin type, next thing you wanna know is if you have any kind of skin concern. It's not necessary that everyone out there have to have some skin concern, no, but people most of the time they do have skin concern, and some common one includes like acne, sensitivity, rosacea, pigmentation, dehydration or damaged skin barrier. So these are some common skin concern. Once you have identified your skin type, and secondly you have identified your skin concern, the third thing you want to do is adjust your skincare routine as per the climatic condition. Like your skincare routine will vary as per winter, monsoon, summer. And for instance, like in the winter time we prefer more nourishing and more richer product, whereas in the summer time and monsoon time we prefer lightweight products and products that are not very sticky on skin. So when you have nothing in your skincare routine, the first product that you need to get for yourself is the cleanser. And go for the gel kind of cleanser than the foaming one, because in general gel cleansers have low pH, they are mild on your skin and they are not as irritating as the foaming cleanser. So while picking a cleanser for yourself, you need to pick a cleanser which matches your skin type and secondly your skin concern. And usually cleanser, they do not depend on the weather. All skin type that deals with acne, like doesn't matter what's your skin type, but if you are dealing with lot of breakout, then definitely check out the Cosrx low pH good morning gel cleanser. It's a fabulous cleanser for that. And secondly, like if you have skin issues like damaged skin barrier, dehydrated skin, then do not use the Cosrx cleanser. Instead go for the Rovectin cleanser. The Rovectin cleanser is best option for dehydrated skin or damaged skin. And thirdly, like if you are on a budget, the simple gel cleanser is amazing. I have been using it. It's working fabulously for my dry skin. So once you have bought the cleanser, the next thing you need to buy for yourself is a good moisturizer. That is a cream. Picking a right moisturizer for your skin depends a lot on your skin type. Like you need to get a moisturizer which is perfect for your skin type, not somebody else's skin type. and secondly the weather of your city, and the third thing which sometimes impacts the choices of your moisturizer is your skin concern. So once you have got yourself a good cleanser and moisturizer, the third most important thing that you have to have in your skincare routine is a sunscreen. Like if you don't have a sunscreen in your routine, do not even think about getting all that fancy serums. Like it's totally useless. It's not gonna work on your skin. You will be only wasting your money, your skin and your time. And if you wanna check out more options, definitely watch this video over here. I have tried out almost 14 sunscreen in that video, so have a look at it and get yourself a good sunscreen. When you have got yourself a cleanser, moisturizer and a sunscreen, the layering order would look something like this. Next thing which you want to get for yourself is the balm cleanser or oil cleanser. Balm cleansers are the oil-based cleanser. They help remove your makeup sunscreen effectively without causing any tugging or pulling or friction on your skin. And also the balm cleanser, they help in removing all the trapped sebum, like extra oil in your pores and all the dirt from your pores. And like cleansers like basic water-based gel sort of cleanser or foamy cleanser, they don't remove dirts and impurities from your pore. Only balm cleanser can do that. And I do get asked a lot that if I'm not using a makeup, should I be using balm cleanser? Technically you should be using sunscreen daily, and to remove your sunscreen properly you need to use a balm cleanser. Because if you don't remove this sunscreen properly from your face, not immediately but maybe after some weeks, you will see some congestion on your skin, and in some skin you might see some whiteheads and everything. So to remove all that makeup, sunscreen, extra oil from your pore, dirt from your pore, you need to use balm cleanser. And the order of your night routine will now look something like this. And after the balm cleanser, the next product that you definitely need to get yourself is the chemical exfoliator. Chemical exfoliators are better and much effective and gentle than the scrubs, like all those apricot scrubs on your face. So get yourself a chemical exfoliator and use chemical exfoliator only at night. And chemical exfoliator which I want to recommend for all skin types is the Minimalist Lactic Acid 10%. And so now your night skincare routine will look something like this. So after getting all these 5 products, the next 2 products which you should be getting for yourself are the toners and essence. Firstly, let me talk about the toners. Like toners, they have that watery hydrating consistency, and again they come in various form. They have various skin function, and you need to pick a right toner as per your skin type, your skin concern and the weather of your city. So these 3 factors affects a lot on the choices of toners that you make. Toner helps in hydrating your skin. It prepares your skin for the remaining skincare routine. Like if you didn't know, skincare products absorb better on a damp skin rather than on dry skin. On dried out skin, skincare products just sit on the skin surface doing nothing. So this is why toners are necessary. And lately, like if you see, toners, they do have some low concentration of active base ingredients. Like they do contain niacinamide, they do contain hyaluronic acid, some do contain some fruit extract and botanical extract to treat your skin. So yes, if you have like sensitive skin, you are not comfortable using serums, toners are going to be fabulous option. And next comes the essences, and essences are almost like toner, but the difference is that essences have certain skin treatment property. They do contain some actives or some botanical extract in a good concentration when compared to the toners. So they are like the concentrated version of toners, but they are still very gentle than the serums. So if you have like very sensitive skin and again you're not comfortable using the serums irritate your skin, then essences are really good option for you. So again, you should be picking essence as per your skin type, and secondly as per your skin concern. So these two factors impact a lot on your choices of your essence. But again, there are many products that are like a hybrid of toner and essence. You can use them at the essence step or at the toner step, or use them alone, and they work both as your toner and essence. Next comes the serums, and serums are the most critical part of your skincare routine. They either do wonders for your skin or they cause irritation on your skin. So you have to be very careful while picking a right serums for your skin, because serums are the concentrated treatment for your skin. And serums, they often use higher concentration of active ingredient, they use good concentration of botanical extract. So yes, you should be picking a serum based on your skin concern. Your skin type and weather really doesn't impact a lot. And here I'm gonna list down few serums. For instance, like if you are breaking out a lot, you have acne issue, then you should be going for serums like Some by Me AHA, BHA, PHA serum, Minimalist Niacinamide serum. You should be checking out Retinol, BHA or salicylic acid based serum, or Formula RX PAD 20% serum. So these are the good serum for people who have acne issue. And if your skin concern is like acne marks, pigmentation, some dullness on your skin, you need product to brighten up and even out your skin tone, then you should be checking out serum with the following ingredients. That is any serum that contains vitamin C, tranexamic acid, arbutin. So these are going to be good option for you. And if your concern is anti-aging, you need serums for that anti-aging skincare routine, then you should be checking out serum that contain ingredients like peptide, retinol and antioxidants. If you have skin concern like sensitivity, rosacea, and your skin gets irritated very easily, you need a very gentle skincare products, then definitely check out the serums that are rich in centella, mugwort, green tea, or in general have that very soothing and skin cooling property. And also, like if you want to layer more than one serum in your skincare routine, you can absolutely do that. People layer 2 or 3 serum in their skincare routine. I honestly do not exceed 2. Like I don't use more than 2 serum in my skincare routine, and more than that my skin sometimes gets irritated. And if you want to know like what serums to use together and what cannot be used together, I suggest that you check out this video over here. I have summarized everything over there. And now let's move on to the next step. So after all these products, next thing which you wanna get for yourself is the eye creams. And I personally treat eye cream as the preventive measure rather than the treatment for the dark circles or fine line. It's like if you don't moisturize this fragile, thin, dry area around your eyes, you will show early signs of aging. Your dark circles will look more prominent, because what I have noticed is like when I don't use eye creams consistently, the fine lines around my eyes, they become more prominent, and my dark circles, they look even more prominent. So consistent usage of eye cream does help a little, but at the same time don't expect a miracle. Okay, next products are the mask, and I call them little luxuries of the skincare. And masks are something which are not the absolute necessity in your skincare routine. Like they do have some basic, some skin function, some skin benefit, but they are not the absolute necessity. Like if you have all the products that I've just mentioned while ago, you're like all sorted with all those products. You really don't need anything else. Like if you are comfortable in splurging a little more and you're comfortable in adding more steps to your skincare routine, then definitely check them out. And there are so many types of masks like sheet mask, clay mask, sleeping mask, modeling mask, sugar mask, various types of masks. Like the usage of mask varies from product to product, but in general the thumb rule is that masks are to be used at night time only. They fit best in the night routine. And if you are using a sheet mask, use them after your serum step, and if you are using a sleeping mask, use it at the last step of your skincare routine. And the wash off masks are to be used after your cleanser, and then you follow up with your rest of the skincare routine. And if you want me to make a dedicated video on various types of masks, let me know in the comment section below, and I will try to make it as soon as possible. So that's all for today's video, and I will see you in my next upload. Bye.